that time of the year. So excited about it, so excited to be productive in 2024, and so proud of myself for how I've been productive past year. So happy that it's December again. Love the Christmas decorations, love the music, love the whole Christmas vibe. One of my favorite times of the year. Okay, so this video is about reviewing what happened in the past year, my achievements and all that stuff, the things that I planned that I actually achieved, and writing up new year resolutions for 2024. So the way our brains work, if you're not grateful for the things that you already have, it's very hard for you to appreciate the journey towards the things that you want. You always exist in the future instead of existing now and being grateful for what you have now. So yeah, this is why I start with the gratitude, listing down everything that I managed to achieve, so that I have that motivation that yeah I can do that when I write my new year resolutions. Now, without further ado, what am I grateful for? Okay, this is what I'm grateful for. First of all, it's been a beautiful year. As I call it, I say it's the first year of the rest of my life. This is where I start my life, doing my own thing, basically just supporting myself and everything. This is the first year of the rest of my life. I have complete freedom to be me, So first of all, it's been an amazing first year of my life. I'm really, really grateful for the opportunity to have been able to do this for myself, to do everything that I've done for this whole year for myself, just to put it out there. Like, I feel so fulfilled. Anyway, to my list. Okay, I'm just gonna list this quickly so that I don't make the video long. I'm already rambling. I've already started rambling. Anyway, yeah, I actually bought myself a laptop, which is very, very helpful to my life and to making YouTube videos and all that stuff. So I am very grateful. I was able to go to the lake twice from my own pocket. This year was perfect. And then I also started group savings, like the Chibele Ganyus and stuff, the village bank issues, which is perfect. That's like one of the best ways to save money. You're committed to give until you've saved up and all that stuff. So I went into those groups. I've never been in those groups before, but I went in those groups and I've seen how important they've been to me and my saving structure and all that stuff, because I was forced to not eat the money. I was literally forced to save, to send the money and do how the Chiberica news work. So yeah, it gave me discipline. So yeah, because if I saved it in my account, I swear I would have chopped it all. I would have finished it. Anyway, the other thing is I learned to be like stoicism is a philosophy from Greece by the big brain philosophers, but it actually tells you to not worry about things outside of yourself, things that you cannot control, things that will go wrong whether you like it or not, whether you have a sense of control over the things. As long as it's outside of you, as long as it's an external from you, it's gonna go wrong. So I accept that unforeseen circumstances are going to happen, and I'm a big girl. I have to, be able to sort through that and not worry. I just know that ish happens. I'm not gonna say that word, but ish happens and we move. Side note, my sound, my microphone is still acting up, so I tried to solve it the way I tried to solve it as much as I could, but you still hear that the audio is not clear. So I'm really sorry about the audio stuff. And also, please remember to like and subscribe. Please, please, please like and subscribe. If you subscribe, it will be, if you like it and subscribe to the channel, the video will be able to be shown to other people, and then people will come, and then the channel will grow, that stuff. So please, 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 please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, where was I? Don't to be stoic. I've already talked about that. I was able to make like big, I'll call them investments, because that stuff wasn't cheap. I maintained the car and made some repairs, bought some spare parts that were extremely expensive, like extremely expensive. I'm still a child. When it comes to that, I'm still a child. Anyway, but I bought those stuff. It wasn't cheap. Maintained the car. I mean, now at least it's in a good state. Yeah. I also learned from Tamko. Tamko is a YouTuber. Like, she's brilliant about romantic. My friend, life is hard. Life is boring. You actually have to make it worth your while. Otherwise, that's what I can say. Life is boring. And you don't actually have to have people in your life to make it worthwhile. I mean, you need people in your life, definitely. But people are not always going to be there. People have their own lives. People are busy. You can't force yourself into other people's lives. That's just toxic. You can't just force yourself onto people that are not good for you just because you want that thing from life. You can make it for yourself. So romanticizing your life is literally waking up, putting music and mopping the house, listening to music or to a podcast, or taking yourself out for a date, a solo date, or spoiling yourself, buying stuff for yourself, or patting yourself on the back, just doing all this pretty stuff that you see on the internet. Like for me, I actually watch a lot of vlogs, lifestyle vlogs. I see how people are doing their stuff. I see Lila, and then I'm like, no, it makes every day worthwhile. Because if you just stay, and me, I never grew up with any hobbies. I had hobbies, but they were never encouraged. So if I wasn't studying, I was doing chores, and there was no time for me to develop as a person. Okay, I developed as a person, obviously, but I did not have like interest that I pursued 100%. I always started something and stopped because it was pointless. My time was always divided and controlled by someone else, so I couldn't do the things that made my soul happy. But yeah, romanticize your life, do all those things that you've always wanted and all that stuff, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. The other point is, this year I made sure to allow softness in my life. I mean, at first I did not allow softness in my life. I was operating from a place of fear. Like, I was so scared that am I gonna be able to survive staying alone, that I was in panic mode all the time. But eventually, when I got settled, I could see all my finances with the whole budgeting thing, like I already explained in the other video. With the whole budgeting thing, I could see how far to a distance how my finances were going to be, and I calmed down a little bit. And yeah, and then I just said, I'm just gonna be soft. I'm not gonna stress about things that are beyond my control. Like I just said, I'm just gonna be soft. Even at work, if I feel that I cannot tackle this problem, I shall not force myself into that problem. I'll leave it until my mind is settled, so that I can solve that problem. Even here, if I have chores, I have to mop the house, but I really don't feel like it, I don't force myself into that. I stop. I know that there will come a time where I'll have the strength to do it, because so I'm forced to mop it either way. But I'd rather do it when I feel like it. Yeah. The other point is, I found out this year that I can't take anything that has gluten in it. I get really sick. So I had to change my whole diet, my whole lifestyle. into a gluten free diet and all that stuff. So yeah, it's been rough but nice, because I feel like the diet that the gluten thing requires of me is nice. It's what you call it, healthier. Yeah, because I used to like junk biscuits, but now I can't just eat any biscuits. So that's like good for my health, even though I miss the pizzas and the burgers and all of that stuff. I also, because for the first time in my life I was alone in my own space, I was able to analyze my trauma, like my childhood trauma, break it down bit by bit, ask myself why I act negatively in these situations. So I was able to see where I was supposed to fix. I was able to see what I was supposed to change in my life, and it really helped me to heal and let go of some grudges that I held against certain people that I feel hurt me when I was growing up, that I feel messed me up. So I was able to like let go of that stuff and focus on the future and healing and become different. So shadow work is something, if you have a traumatic childhood or life, you should look into and see, because some of these things that are affecting us are wounds from my childhood. The other point is I started a TikTok and a YouTube channel this year. Perfect. Oh, love it. Yeah. In short, those are the things that I achieved. These are the things that I'm grateful for. Like, yeah, when I look back to this year, it's been very productive, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm proud of myself and I'm very grateful. So I'm gonna make myself a cute drink and then start with the new resolution stuff. So let me do that. Got my cute drink. Now I think I should write my to-do list before I even start the new resolutions, because I have a lot of things I want to do today. So I should write my to-do list so that I'm on top of things, and then we can go straight into the new resolution stuff. Okay, so I've written the to-do list. It's just a simple list. Like, I want to go window shopping in town just to see stuff, furniture. Not like I could buy them from shops, because it's hella expensive. But yeah, furniture, kitchen stuff and all that stuff, Christmas trees and decorations. I just want to see how the market is. I mean, this is after devaluation, so I want to go into shopping and see where things are, so that we plan. We never work without a plan. We always budget. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna hang out with my sister. I also need to fold my laundry because I just pile it up in the living room. There's no chairs in there. I don't even go there because I have nowhere to sit. There's just a small rag, but yeah, it's not my laundry basket. So I need to go like sort that out. I also need to clean the house. So that's my to-do list, plus making a list for the new resolution, which is what I'm gonna do now. So yeah, without further ado, oh wait, me, I love cute stationery. Yeah, I love cute stationery. It makes the writing process better for me. I don't know, cuter the stationery, the more I want to write, and the more I write, the more I distress myself, the more I'm happy. So cute stationery equals happiness. That's the equation. Anyway, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. So things that I want to achieve in 2024. Anyway, I want to exercise. The only thing I'm good at is dieting, and now I have to diet by force because of the gluten thing, but I don't exercise. So maybe I'm thinking if I could look into moving things about in my budget and getting a gym membership so that I am committed to going to the gym, maybe, because I've never taken exercising any seriously. So yeah, thinking of doing that in 2024. I also have been saving up to furnish my house, buy stuff, the stuff that I'm gonna be window shopping and all that stuff. So that's the plan. At least my house should look like a home, you know. I need to buy a bed, I need to buy a couch, I need to buy some baskets. So I want to buy those stuff, the wicker basket stuff, the ones that are made in Salima, and do a whole Africa type theme, Africa meets modern type theme decoration in my living room. See how that goes. I also saving and making like serious investments. So maybe I set a side hustle. I strengthen my money discipline. I had a money team. I only saved like 20,000 in there and then cut it open. It was I felt ashamed after I cut it open and there was just like 19,000 in there. So this time around I want to buy a money tin and dedicate a significant sum of money putting in there. So yeah, that's about the saving stuff. I want to just be very vigilant about saving and investing the money. The other thing is I want to glow up, you know, like glow, yeah, that thing, glow. I wasn't able to like fully focus on the way I look this year because of the intensive saving, and like I said, I was living in a panic mode at the beginning of the year, so I didn't want to spend on anything that isn't important. So now I want to focus on changing my wardrobe. I want to focus on hair care. I have natural hair, so sometimes I just don't treat it the way it should be treated. So this time around I want to be dedicated to I should maybe at least have like braids the whole year. Like come next year December is when I'll see how my hair is growing, because sometimes I take out the braids and then I have just my hair for maybe a month, which is bad. It shades, it breaks, it gets damaged. So I just want to not touch it at all. Like if I remove this, I wash my hair, I go get others for the whole year. So I'm gonna try and stick to that, to have braids the whole time so that my hair grows. The other thing I want to be in 2024 is self-obsessed. There isn't anything wrong with that. You have to be a little selfish to take care of you. Take care of you first, and then everything comes after. Happy you, happy everything. Sad you, bad everything, you know? I want to be self-obsessed. I want to focus on me. I want to love me. I want to understand me the way I want other people to understand me. I should understand myself first, you know? Listen to me. So there's a Time Core podcast that talks about this stuff. The first episode was perfect. Like I could relate with a lot of things that she said. So yeah, self-obsessed, that podcast, I'm there. Anyway, so in there I think she's gonna be because she talks about most of these things on her main YouTube channel. Solo dating, being kind to yourself, doing for yourself what you'd like others to do for you, all that stuff, blah blah blah. I want to be that person that loves me. Anyway, I want to be self-obsessed, love myself first thing. Anyway, also I want to start focusing on my hobbies. Yeah, living alone has taught me that you really need things to pass the time. So yeah, I need to start looking into my hobbies. I've always wanted to play chess. I've always wanted to play a saxophone. I've always wanted to read music. I've always wanted to have a YouTube and TikTok. Like I'm already doing this, so this is my hobby. And I used to like obsess over dub novels. I don't even know where I can get them anymore, like used novels, used books. Yeah, so that I can have something to read. I used to be a bookworm back then. I wanna explore that again. So yeah, basically I would just want to do the things that fulfill me. I already have a chessboard. I don't have a saxophone. I'm looking into getting one. Yeah, so I've written them down. It's very easy for me to close the book and forget about them. But then the best way to make sure that this happens is to visualize. The more you visualize the future and where you want to be, the more you want to make it happen, because you can easily forget and get caught up in everyday stuff. So you forget about going through these things. First, you have to like make a weekly schedule, or you just put it in your plan. Take every goal here and break it down into steps, and at least apply every step in your daily routine. So every day you're doing something that you wanted to achieve. So every day, if you do step 1 of fitness, step 1 of house glow up, step 1 of saving, step 1 of what, by the end of the year you would have done a lot in all these fields. So put these things in your daily routine, and also have visual aids. I use Pinterest. Like, I am so obsessed with Pinterest. I stopped mindlessly scrolling on social media. I don't scroll on Instagram, I don't scroll on Facebook. I just go straight to Pinterest and spend hours and hours just looking at the nice, pretty things, because Pinterest also inspires me. It has pretty pictures and all that stuff. So I make vision boards for myself, digital vision boards, and every time there's something that I need to achieve, that I remember, oh, I saved that. This is the design for the chair, this is the design for the bed, or maybe I just want to get inspired. I go there and it reminds me every day. It's like it rejuvenates me. We are visual people, right? We see stuff, that's what we want. If you've never seen something, you can aspire for it. So visual aids and assimilating your goals into your everyday routine. That way you're doing them every single day. So yeah, that's about this video. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps. Hi, everyone.
You can start. So you don't every Saturday have a 10% discount. Baixo.